Hey y'all, this is Travell Richardson, and this is the Be Ready anthem, y'all. I hope y'all ready. Stay ready, be ready, 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 stay ready. Every show, new face, new dream. Young man out here building a team from the track to the court to the turf and the rings. They all growing different, but they got the same theme. Putting in works when the lights not on. Late nights, early morning, still going strong. They don't do it for the lights, they do it for the fight. Future looking bright, cause they training for their life. So be ready, stay ready, 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 be ready, stay ready. Spotlight on them, time to show love. Brother smart and dream, all star from above. The hustle in their heart, purpose in their feet, and they voice on this mic that echoes in the streets. Every episode, no cap, no fake. Just young ones grinding, rising to the stage. Different faces, same goals. Rise above the pressure, yeah, holding goals. So be ready, stay ready, 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 be ready, stay ready. So put your hands together for my boys, Coach Tony and Carlos, for the Be Ready podcast coming on right now. Let's get it, let's go, y'all.
Oh yeah, let's get it, let's go. Just like my brother said. Welcome, y'all, to episode 81. Episode 81. Well, I don't know if everybody had a chance to watch any of our old episodes. I'm trying to get caught up on our episodes. I just watched episode 21 and episode 20 when we had Storm Russo and Speedy on. And boy, compared to how our show runs now, compared to back then, it felt like we've been streaming for 2 and 3 years. Our show has done changed and grew in that short amount of time. But again, it wasn't for all of you guys, our viewers, our amazing guests, my wonderful co-host here. Uh, the show wouldn't be where it's at right now. So I want to give a shout out to all of our guests in past, present, Mr. Our present and future guests, and all of our viewers and supporters. You want to give a shout out to y'all and thank y'all for everything that y'all have done and helped our page grow. Currently, right now, state of the podcast, we are at 260 subscribers on YouTube, and over we have 1,238 followers on Instagram in 6 months. We want to hit 5,000 before our 1 year anniversary, and and we want to hit 1,000 subs on YouTube before our 1 year anniversary. So we can start putting out members only content, and that way you guys get some behind the scene footage and all that. And you can see how me and Carlos act when we're not live. I think that'll be a bonus for y'all. And also, I think once we get to 10,000 followers on Instagram, we can have subscriptions. That way you can get some behind the scene content as well. And then we'll send some unique episodes only for our subscribers and members that we do not do on here, because we're going to evolve and do more than just interviews, but those will be only for our subscribers and members, those type of shows, because I want to advertise the wonderful knowledge that's in the skull of my co-host Carlos. He is one of a kind, man. If y'all don't tune in, also tune in on Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern time on the Format Podcast. You'll see Carlos in action, talking college football with um, my man Bruce Hope and a former college football player, NFL wide receiver, CFL wide receiver, all that, Mr. Oh my goodness.
Ryan
And
Langford.
Langford. Mr. Ryan Langford. And Carlos has impressed him so much. Man, as long as we open doors, that's all we care about. All right. So with that being said, again, thank you all. And now, we're still working on getting our merch out to y'all. We're still trying to find us a supplier, but as y'all know, we do have the Be Ready Sports Podcast T-shirts for now. We will get that set up, or we can get that out to y'all, where you guys can order your shirts. It's still in the works. We haven't forgotten about you guys and the ones that we have promised to send our shirts out to, especially our winners of our winners, which is Jace Valdez, Mr. Swaggy J, and Caleb Marinelli, who won the back to school contest. We're going to get that merch out to you guys as well. We just got to find a good supplier. You know, we're not trying to go bankrupt. Yeah, we're trying to overcharge us, Carlos,
Really?
to get this merch out. Man, it's crazy. We
Eh,
ain't trying. Yeah, we ain't trying to. Yeah, we ain't trying to charge $40 for a T-shirt because these people want to overcharge us on making them and sending them out. That's crazy. But we haven't forgot about y'all. We'll get that out to y'all. All right, Carlos, you have any highlights?
Any
Any
highlights?
yeah, any highlights? Any announcements?
Well, I think Coach Tony gave a little peek about it. Made my varsity basketball team, so I'm gonna be extra busy. So I'm gonna be extra more busy with podcasts. So, and
Your mic is going in and out, Carlos. So, Carlos, go ahead, speak.
test, test, test.
All right, you're back.
Okay. Yeah, just got it in and out the wire. So yeah, so I'm gonna be extra busy and it might affect my college football appearances on the format podcast. Let's just say that.
Well, we also want to give you a congratulations on legitimately making varsity this year,
Yes.
and schedule is out, and your first game is November 18th.
Yeah, that's in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, so Carlos has been busy out there. We want to congratulate him again on making varsity. Um, if y'all want to support Carlos, we'll post his schedule out here um, going forward. That's one thing I didn't post on here is the schedule, and we have three topics on our unbelievably crazy topic, which was created by our guy Lambo Landon.
All right. He's a crazy kid. I'll tell you.
This guy created the unbelievably crazy. So we when we get so we have some of that as well. All right.
Okay, nonetheless, let's get the show on the road with our guest tonight. Tonight's guest is a class of 2032 basketball player from the state of Florida. He is a combo guard that played for Celebration Sharks, OTH, and Be All In. This athlete has played in big tournaments like YBOA, TNBA, Dynasty Hoops, and Ballin' on the Beach. This athlete is always working hard to get better, and his goal is to keep leveling up his game. So now, please welcome to the Be Ready Sports Podcast, Amir Baker.
Uh. I'm slipping. I'm slipping, Amir.
Thank you for having me.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
sir. So let's break the ice, Amir. Tell everybody a little bit about you.
Um, like you said, my name is Amir Baker. I'm 11 years old. I like to play basketball, and yeah, that's what I like to do.
Yeah. And for the Instagram and YouTube moderators, because this will be shown on YouTube as well. Dad is right there by Amir. Go ahead, Dad. Do a pop in, wave, let them know that you're sitting right next to him.
My dad is here, so I'm not by myself.
Ben, there you
Yep.
go. How you doing?
Yeah. We
Easy.
are following this live stream
Let's teach.
rules when it comes to live streaming youth. We found out the hard way. Yeah, we found out the hard way that they have to have knowledge of the parents right there, even though the parents are always there.
Yeah,
All right. So you ready to talk some sports real quick, Amir?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get it. Let's keep it under 50 minutes though, Carlos.
I know we got a timer, which I'm currently looking at right now. Don't worry, looking at a timer, Tony. I'm pretty sure you have a timer too. So,
What a timer? What is that?
so do you want to talk about your unbelievably crazy, or do you want me to start with my topics?
No, you start with yours. We'll get the unbelievably crazy in after the Q and A. No, before the Q and A.
All right, for sure. All right. Simple. College basketball is back. Yeah, we our podcast has been through a little hiatus, but during our little hiatus, college basketball is back. It returned Monday. Some big time games happened. Some big time game happened this week, and let's just say there were some big time upsets this week by some lower Division 1 teams and probably some Division 2 teams. Coach Tony. Yeah, so a lot of large upsets has occurred this week in college basketball. So let's get started right away. So let's start with Georgia Tech here. So Georgia Tech ends up getting the win. They beat Maryland Eastern Shore, who is a lower Division 1 team. They're a lower Division 1 team. They kept it close against Georgia Tech. Maryland Eastern Shore, they were one of the worst teams in their conference last year. They kept it close against Georgia Tech here. Georgia Tech ends up winning in regulation.
Hmm.
Coach Tony, what are your thoughts on Georgia Tech basketball winning against Maryland Eastern Shore by a slim margin?
I'm just happy college basketball is back, boy. Yeah, college basketball is back. I am happy. I need to check in on some of these games. Been so busy having to be able to sit down and watch my Duke Blue Devils with the Boozer twins out there getting it in. And of course, they're not known for basketball, but I got to support my alma mater, USC. But don't sleep on these Division 2 schools, man. These guys are hungry. You know, now there's more opportunities, to go pro now than it was in the past. So they know that. So when they get up against these Division 1 schools, and they know they got the spotlight on them, they're gonna show out. They're gonna play hard, and they're gonna, it's not like college football. College basketball, anything can happen. You can go from a D2, to the league. So all you gotta do is just have one good game and get the spotlight on you. But
Yeah,
but it's impressive. You can't sleep on these Division 2 schools. But shout out to Georgia Tech for getting a win.
by the way, Coach Tony, Maryland Eastern Shore is not a Division 2 team. They're a Division 1 team, and they're part of the MEAC actually, the MEAC conference. So
Always got to correct me. Come on, Carlos,
okay,
dude.
we gotta make sure the facts are straight because they're not a Division 2 team. We gotta put a little respect on the Hawks here from the MEAC. So so Amir, you got any thoughts on this man? Georgia Tech, who is a big time opponent in college basketball, plays in the ACC, which is a power conference, a very popular conference in college basketball. They win against a lower Division 1 team by only 4 points. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, the lower division teams were obviously being underdogs and they were trying to win, but they probably just couldn't get it. But
Yeah, Yeah, for sure. So Maryland Eastern Shore, they're 0-2. They played Georgia, the Bulldogs, and got romped 94-29. So they're down to reality now, but don't worry, they got a lower team coming up next in Shaney at home. So they're gonna play them next, and then Georgia Tech, they will take on, let's see here. They're gonna take on Bryant, who was, by the way, last year's America East champion, who made March Madness. So that game might get a little interesting. That game's going on in about 5 minutes. So
Okay. Well, that's the end for the show. We got to check out that. No, I'm just kidding.
we're gonna check
Um,
Georgia Tech game.
my apologies, Amir. I don't know if you have the Instagram live stream on by you, so you can see your comments. But we want to give
Um,
we want to give a shout out to Javon Daly, who will be a guest coming on the show in April. He's saying what's up to everyone and asking us how we doing. We are doing lovely. We're blessed and never stressed. Javon and or Javon, sorry if I mispronounced your name, and we can't wait to do your episode. And your uncle is in the chat, Amir, Mr. J Rock 7800. Um, he said my nephew Amir is in the house. He gave him the shout out to Polk County. Shout out to Polk County,
Mhm.
and says that you're going to the NBA. Amir, what are your
okay.
thoughts on what your uncle just said?
I want to go to the NBA, and I hopefully I can.
He's giving you a mad shout out. NBA,
Is
let's get it. We're gonna put it in the atmosphere, and we're gonna put it in the atmosphere. And Carlos is gonna be that $200 million man on ESPN.
for sure. Got to put it up in the atmosphere. For sure. All right, so that's Georgia Tech, and now let's talk about another close call here at Auburn, number 20 team in the country. They slightly get by Bethune Cookman from the SWAC, another lower Division One team, but this one they won in overtime. So this was a close game. It went into overtime. Auburn pulls away. Coach Tony, what are your thoughts on Auburn? By the way, don't have their great head coach in Bruce Pearl. He retired, so his son is now, uh, how do you say it? How do you say it? He's taken over the reins over there at Auburn, and they still have Tahad Pettiford, who is one of the best guards in the country for Auburn. So, what are your thoughts on this 5-point win against Bethune Cookman?
Just like I said on the last game, you can't under these guys are hungry. You get them on there in a national televised game against a high powered Division One school. They're gonna show out. And on a side note, man, I thought this was Bronny James at first. I had to do a double take.
Oh,
I was like AI. I was about to say AI getting crazy.
yeah,
They're
that was
putting
cool. It looks close from like 1 second. For 1 second, it kind of looks like for a second, but then you actually gotta look at it.
yeah. I had to do a double take. I was like, oh okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what did Carlos? I was like AI getting crazy. No, but shout out to Auburn. Getting the job done, pulling out the dub.
Okay, okay. So Amir, so what are your thoughts on this? So pretty similar situation to the last game. Bethune Cookman from the SWAC, lower Division One. They lose to Auburn, who is a very great team in college basketball. They, I believe, made March Madness last year. I believe they did. They only win by 5 points against a lower Division One team. Amir, what are your thoughts on this?
I feel like they should have won by more, and they could have won by more. They still got to hot, like you said, and they could have won by a lot more. But it's just the underdogs. They kept it close.
Yeah, they should have, Amir. Auburn should have blew them out. Let's be honest. Yeah. So when I was looking at the scores, of all the games, which by the way, there's like 100 games that occur each day in college basketball. So I'm looking through all the scores, and then I see this one where Auburn, and I see that the game's close, and I'm like, okay, so I should check that out. Boom! And then I tracked the game and all, and I saw that it went to overtime. Auburn pulled away with the win. So that's Auburn. They got Wofford coming up next. They got Wofford coming up next at home. And yeah, so we'll see if Auburn, they're 2-0 right now. They're 2-0. See if they can, beat Wofford. And then they got Houston right after that. So the number 2 team in the country. So we'll
All
see
right.
what goes.
And real quick, give a shout out to Jay Baker Style for giving us a follow.
Shout
Um,
out.
you get you get one of these. And shout out to my man Corbin, who's on my academy, Mister Corbin and his dad Jeremy, checking out our show today. Um, salute to you. Yeah, that's one of my kids in the academy, Carlos.
Okay. Okay.
And Pavon's holiday says you make me so proud, Amir.
Yeah.
All right, that's all you can say is yeah.
I mean,
Give it a
thank
shot.
you. Shout out Jay Holiday. That's my auntie, so
Oh, you definitely got to give your auntie a shout out. Come on, Amir. Come on, give your auntie a shout out, Amir.
yeah, shout out to my auntie. She's in Miami right now, so
Mm.
I'm just giving out her location, but shout out to.
Shout out to her. Shout out to her. Okay. All right, so let's talk about your Blue Devils, Tony. Duke. How about Duke? They beat Texas 75-60 on Tuesday night. Cameron Boozer, that everybody's looking at as one of the top freshmen in the country. He had 15 points, 13 rebounds. He had a double double for the night over there in North Carolina against Texas in a neutral site matchup over there in Charlotte. Coach Tony, your thoughts on your Blue Devils beating Texas?
They get one of these and keep that train going. Keep that train going. You know, like I said, I wasn't able to catch any of these games live, any of these games, so I can't give a one, a full critique of the games. But you know, shout out to the Blue Devils winning pulling this out by 15. Um, I know they've been hooping so far. Hopefully they keep it up.
Yeah, for sure. So Amir, so what are your thoughts on Duke getting the win over Texas?
I mean, it was a good game probably, and they won by 15. So I mean, yeah, they're Duke, so they always winning.
For sure, Duke's a blue blood in college basketball. Handle business against Texas. They got Western Carolina coming up on Saturday afternoon. And they got to go to Army on Tuesday night. So Duke's gonna have a pretty easy 3 next games until they got to take on Kansas. Until they got to take on Kansas, their first big test of the season. So
I got
that
to check that. I got to check that one out.
yeah, that game's on Tuesday night, Tony, at 9 p.m. on ESPN
I should be back from practice by then. Okay.
in New York at the Garden. So
Mm.
you can check that out. Neutral site matchup. Okay, so let's talk about another game that occurred. This occurred on Monday. Monday night, with Arizona, the Wildcats of Arizona knocking off the reigning champions, the Florida Gators, who lost some production to the NBA draft.
Carlos is slipping. He
What happened?
forgot to do this.
Well, the reason why I didn't do that because I don't really classify this as an upset because
They're the defending champs.
yeah, 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 like obviously, yeah, but two
Oh,
power programs.
come on, Carlos.
It
Give Arizona they props. Sound the alarm for them.
oh, no, okay, yeah, okay, you just did, okay, Arizona had a pretty good run in the March Madness tournament. They lost to Duke, they lost to Duke over their March Madness. Then they come back, they beat Florida in the Hall of Fame Classic over there in Las Vegas. They got the win. And how about this guy, Coach Tony? How about this guy, Koa Pete? Ha- Man, Koa Pete, that kid is, or that guy, he's a stud for Arizona. 30 points, 8 for 12 from free throws, 11 for 18 field goals. Man, he is a beast for Arizona, and he led them to victory over the Florida Gators. Coach Tony, your thoughts on Arizona and Koa Pete for the Wildcats?
No, hopefully he keep it going. Um, what was Bryce's stat line?
Let me tell you, a big Zippo. He did not get any minutes, unfortunately.
What? He didn't get no burn.
Nope, 0 minutes. He got zero.
Mm,
Deuce, zero.
I wish I had a womp womp womp, but we'll go. We'll do this. We'll 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 do this. Put the James gang in the game. No, no. Shout out to Koa Pete in Arizona. You know, for getting the dub. This hopefully, I don't want them doing too well because they're out there um with my Trojans. So I know they don't have the Pac-12 anymore. Well, I know Pac-12's coming back, but
what, it's complicated. Let's just say that, Coach Tony. It's
yeah.
complicated. It's complicated.
But Arizona, they're you know, I want good to see them winning, get ranked. So if we beat them, it'd be good on us to make the March Madness. But shout out to Arizona, Cole Pete, good game. Hopefully he can keep it going.
Okie dokie. So hopefully Bryce James will get some minutes. They play tonight. Actually, they play tonight against Utah Tech. So probably Bryce James might get some minutes tonight versus Utah Tech, lower Division One opponent. So Amir, so what are your thoughts on Arizona, blue blood in college basketball? They beat the reigning champions, the Florida Gators. Your thoughts on that?
I mean, I support the Florida team, so I kind of would have wanted Gators to win a little bit, but it's fine.
All right, all right.
Bryce got no minutes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Don't worry. He
But
probably can.
he's only a freshman, so he's a young freshman. So
Oh yeah, don't worry. Yeah,
hopefully they don't try to rush him into the league like they did his brother.
yeah, I doubt it. He'll probably get some minutes tonight. So he'll probably get some minutes tonight against Utah Tech. That game will be on TNT. It'll be on TNT tonight. So it's gonna be on national television. It's gonna be on national television on TNT. So we'll see
So
if Bryce James.
he might get an appearance
Yeah, yeah.
because it's on television because of him.
Maybe, maybe. I'm just gonna keep it at that. All right, all right. So let's get into it, shall we?
Get into what? Oh, you got the tail end of the alarm.
I
You gotta do it
know.
right.
Thank Thank you, Coach Tony, for that. And here
Upset
is
alert.
yes, here is the first major huge upset in college basketball. So remember when I was talking about the Division Two teams, how there were some upsets? Well, guess what?
Right.
You're looking at one right now. Hawaii Pacific from Division Two, from Division Two Hawaii Pacific, they knock off Boise State.
This is the one that plays in the high school gym, right?
Yeah, oh yes, yes. They play in a darn high school gym over there in Hawaii. So those Sharks traveled from Hawaii to Boise, Idaho, and got the win over the Broncos from the Mountain West. Coach Tony, your thoughts on the first major Division Two, Division One upset from Hawaii Pacific?
This could have been on the unbelievably crazy, but I didn't think I didn't think it was crazy enough. But
Mm.
you'll see why when we get into the unbelievably crazy why I didn't put it on there. Um, like I said earlier, man, these guys these guys are hungry, you know, and in college basketball, they're trying to get a name for themselves. You know, that's how I know it was football, but that's how Appalachian State got their name going, getting out there, pulling on an upset. That's how what's that? What's that school that
Michigan,
no that made that major run in the uh,
Mark
NCAA. I'm not gonna say Gonzaga.
George
Um,
Mason.
George Mason was one of them, but that's not the one. That's not the one I was. It was a Florida team.
Oh, FAU.
Yeah, FAU.
How about
Who,
them?
yeah, who got a name for themselves by making making a deep run in the NCAA tournament. So the college basketball, anything could happen. Anything could happen. That's how players get named. That's how their stock rises, and that's how they get into the league. So, not saying that these guys are going to go NBA off of this upset, but we didn't know this. No, nobody knew this school existed except for them before this. Before this. So, shout out to them, man. I would have loved to be in that stadium to see this live. Pull this upset out, man. Because I know Boise State was not trying to go out like that, so I know it came down to the wire.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking about FAU, they got a win against Boston College the other night on Monday night. Very good win. I actually witnessed FAU play basketball. They played Florida Tech in the exhibition. Um, I wasn't really impressed, by the way, watching that game, but that's gonna be for another time because we still have a lot of topics to get into. So Amir, so what are your thoughts on the first Division II upset here against Boise State Division I team?
I wasn't too familiar with Boise State basketball. I knew their football last year because of Ashton Genty.
Okay.
But I know, like Coach T said, they were hungry. The Hawaii team, so they came out there and won.
Indeed, the
But
shark.
the only negative about these small schools, performing good, is they always lose their coach to a major program. And but you can't blame them for taking advantage of that opportunity. Look at prime time.
Yeah.
Um, so
Jack. Yeah. Jackson State, not Colorado.
yeah, so it also the coaches names get out there, and they get a big payday out of it. They earn their stripes. So
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So Hawaii Pacific, the Sharks Division II, they knock off Boise State. Um, Hawaii Pacific will play Hawaii, the Rainbow Warriors. They will play them, I believe, at the end of the month in November. They'll play them at Hawaii. So we'll see if they can do it twice. So we'll see if they can do it
uh,
twice against two Division I opponents.
real quick before we move forward, we
Yes.
there's there's two tragedies that hit sports this week. One is very serious, and well, they're both serious. But first one, the minor one, I'll speak on first. Um, Miami Heat coach Eric Spoelstra, who lost his home to a house fire over the weekend, while they were while the Miami Heat is on the West Coast playing. So I know they're doing the investigation. Hopefully, it wasn't arson. Hopefully, it wasn't somebody trying to break in his house down in Miami. But that's still a tragedy. Losing your house to a house fire, regardless of how much money you have, it's still a major loss. So so we want to send our support to Eric Spoelstra. He's done a phenomenal job down here in Dade County for the Miami Heat franchise. He's been working his butt off. Uh, and he's earned everything that he's got. So so hopefully he can he can get that taken care of and have our support. And second, I don't know if you didn't. Did you? Let me see if you put that up here.
No, I didn't, unfortunately.
Not him. No, you didn't.
No, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. The NFL player. Yeah, if you want to talk about it, you can talk about it.
I forgot the kid's name.
Marshawn Nealon.
Marshawn Nealon. Um, I wish we had the footage. And he scored his very first NFL touchdown on what was it, Monday night
Yeah,
or
I'm gonna
Sunday?
try and find that clip for the next podcast. I'm gonna try and find it.
Uh, yeah, it was a block punt. It was a block punt. He picked it up, ran it in, scored his first touchdown, and he unfortunately passed away, and 24 hours later, they said it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound. We don't know all the details, but it's still a tragedy and sad to see. He went from this highest point of his life, and then he's out of there, out of here. Knock on wood. So that just shows you how precious life is. Can't take anything for granted. You don't know what people are going through. So we just want to give 10 seconds, moments of silence for him. All right. Thank you guys for giving that moment of silence. And sometimes on the Be Ready Sports podcast, we got to get serious um,
Yeah,
on things. Life is precious. We got to understand that these professional athletes are people too, and we have to treat them as such and show them respect on that manner. We don't know what was going on, um, why he was speeding in the car and all that, and why that we came up to that outcome. But oh my goodness, Transformer is on Man Down Sports. I just got the alert. Um, but you know, keep his thoughts to his family, and hopefully we get more details going forward.
yeah, for sure. Prayers to Marshawn Nealon and Eric Spoelstra. Definitely very tragic. But hey, but show must go on. So unfortunately, prayers to both. Okay, so back to the upsets. We have big, big another big time upset in Division Two. Northwood University, the Timberwolves of Northwood, they knock off Western Michigan from the MAC, from the Mid American Conference. The MAC, Western Michigan, they lose to Northwood 85-81. Coach Tony, your thoughts on another Division Two upset?
You consider this an upset, Carlos?
Why?
You consider this an upset? Well, why? Because they're Division Two.
Division Two being Division One, still an upset.
Oh, oh well. Uh, I'm just gonna regurgitate what I said earlier because I didn't watch these games. But yeah, these guys are hungry. You got to come ready to play, and that's what they did. And shout out to these upsets were all on the road too, in
Yeah,
hostile environments. So that's what's impressive about them. So they're going on the road, a hostile environment, and in a bigger atmosphere than they normally are, and pulling out these upsets. So shout out to them. And your chat is going crazy, Amir.
Oh shoot.
Virgo Princess says, "Hey," and
Um,
these Instagram names. Rich Race dot Zay says, "Go Amir" with 3 blue hearts.
oh, shout out to them. Those my cousins and my aunties. So yeah.
For
Yeah, y'all
sure.
keep spamming the chat. I don't mean literally spam, but keep spamming the chat, and we'll keep announcing it as we go. Oh,
Yeah.
we hit the. All right, let's keep this train going.
Yes. Okay. All right. So lightning doesn't strike once. It didn't strike twice. It struck a third time.
We're wearing out that horn.
I got the tail end of it again. Wilmington, Delaware. This occurred today. This morning. It occurred this morning at 11 a.m. against Delaware. I was actually watching this game a little bit between Wilmington and Delaware this morning. Yeah. So when I was watching this game, Delaware was not really hitting their shots. Wilmington had a lot of rebounds, pushing it down the floor. They were making their buckets, and it kind of looked like Wilmington, had the ingredients of a big time upset, Division Two upset. And look at that right there. Wilmington knocks off Delaware, the Blue Hens. The, the Blue Hens 0-2. They lose to two lower ranked teams. They lost to a lower Division One opponent, and now they lose to a Division Two opponent in Wilmington. Coach Tony, your thoughts on this upset this morning for Wilmington?
This I think this might be a rivalry in their area because
Yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
close.
That's
Yeah, they're close by. Wilmington uh, is in Delaware as well,
yeah.
so
So
this is probably a rivalry. So I know I know this one was intense, and I know it meant more to them and gave them bragging rights in the city. As you can see by the picture here, my dude is hype right there in that picture. So I know it meant a lot. So shout out to Wilmington getting the win. Hopefully they can keep that momentum going and make a push and have a great season. Delaware, man, they need to get back to the drawing board. 0-2, 2 bad losses to start the year. That's not a way you want to start your season. Over
for
there
sure.
looking over here looking like the Baltimore Ravens.
The Baltimore Ravens. Okay. Amir, so what are your thoughts on another Division Two upset? But different with this one was an in-state one, and the little brother beat the big brother in this case.
It's the rivalries. They're gonna upset because they really want it bad. So whoever wants it more is gonna win.
Yeah, for sure. So if you were watching that game, it looked like Wilmington wanted more. Definitely, I was watching this game, and Wilmington definitely wanted it more
Well,
than
speak on
Delaware.
it, Carlos.
That yeah, hey,
Talk
because
that talk, Carlos.
I was actually watching the game. I was actually watching the game. Delaware was not hitting their shots. Wilmington was getting rebounds. Wilmington was making their buckets, and Wilmington did what they had to do to pull off an upset. And boom, there it is right there. Wilmington knocks off the Blue Hens of Delaware. Two bad losses, and it's only going to get worse from here. They take on BYU on the road, so they're going to
Oh, that's
go
gonna be a massacre.
0-3.
BYU was tough.
Yeah,
Uh,
so and then the next shot they have at winning is against a familiar team that you might see in March, St. Peter's, the Peacocks.
I don't know
That
if they can't beat Wilmington. I don't know if they can beat. Well, we'll see.
yeah, so this is Delaware's first year in Conference USA, and it's not going so well for them, for the Blue Hens. So that's what's going on there right now in college basketball. Okay, so I found this stat. I found this stat in college basketball. Um, the American Conference it shows 13-0, but after being updated, it's now 13-1 because certain one team, they go by the name of UTSA, they lost to SIU Edwardsville from the Missouri Valley. I want to say they're from there. SIU Edwardsville. They lose to them. So the Americans 13-1, Coach Sony. So what are your thoughts on the American here? 13-1, which by the way is great for a conference.
No, that's good for a conference. It's a great start. That's a great start. Um, Not too many conferences start off the season like that. You know, you talking about all the teams in the conference. You know, winning winning their games. So
Yeah.
that's going to be some great conference play. So if you want to tune in and um, American Conference, I know they have their own network. I'm pretty sure you got to subscribe to it, but here I am promoting their network. We should get residuals off of that. Um, but yeah, that's going to be some great battles if if they're if they're starting off like this.
Okay, yeah, and as you can see in that picture, FAU, they knock off Boston College to start off the year. So that's a big time win for the Owls for Florida Atlantic. By the way, SIU Edwardsville, they're from the Ohio Valley Conference, lower Division One. Amir, so what are your thoughts on the American Conference going 13-1 to start off the year? So basically, all the teams besides UTSA, they lost. So what are your thoughts on all those teams right there going 13-1 combined as a conference?
I mean, there's not much to say. That it's whoever. Yeah.
I got you. Okay, so okay, I got you. So all right, so a little trivia time. Okay, so a little trivia time.
Here
So
we go. Here we go.
as you guys read down there, it says one of two Division One conferences who have played. So they're one out of two Division One conferences that went undefeated. Basically, well, America's not undefeated, but there's another conference that went undefeated. Can you name that other conference?
No,
It's a pretty easy. It's a pretty easy conference. It's a pretty easy conference.
ACC,
Not the ACC. Nope.
Big Ten.
Hey, Big Ten. There we go. Here's the Big Ten conference. There's the Big Ten.
Oh, where's my alarm, Carlos?
Oh, whoops. We're gonna get the tail end.
Really? That's what I get?
Yeah, so the Big Ten Conference, even though they really haven't played anybody, all these teams haven't played anybody. So yeah, so they're a combined, I believe, 19-0 right now between all these Big Ten teams. So good job for the Big Ten, 19-0.
Well, you got some strong basketball programs in there. UCLA is a strong basketball program. Michigan, strong basketball program. Michigan State, Illinois, strong basketball program. Purdue Step is also a strong basketball program. Wisconsin, strong
Yeah,
basketball programs. Then you got the Blue Buds in Penn State, Ohio State. Washington, they were doing good in the Pac-12. They're leading their 2-0 up there. So strong basketball. We only think about football when we thought about these conference realignments. We tend to forget about all the other major sports. So you're going to get some interesting games coming up through the season, like UCLA against Michigan. That's going to be a good one. Purdue and UCLA, Purdue, Washington. You know, then of course you got the rivalries, Michigan, Michigan State. You know, um, so it's going to be interesting. But yeah, you would think it would be. You would think it'll be the Big Ten or Well, this is the Big Ten. What was the other one?
Big 12,
Big. You would think it'll be the Big 12 um
Arizona,
with Arizona,
BYU,
Kentucky, and all those guys.
Kentucky's SEC.
I mean SEC. That's SEC. Um, what's another major school? Syracuse with the Syracuses. You know, with and shout out to Kion, man. He over there looking better than his dad to an extent.
Okay, to an extent.
To an extent, you know. It's his dad is Carmelo.
Oh, there you
So
go.
his dad is Carmelo. So, but he's playing. I think Carlos gave you. No, Carlos, you didn't give him a shout out. You should. We need to do a feature on Cayenne because he's doing something that his dad don't do. Plays defense.
Yeah, for sure. So once Syracuse puts themselves on the map, we'll definitely talk about the orange of Syracuse. But yeah, Big Ten, there's a lot of teams that's up there. There's a lot of teams. Illinois, Michigan, Michigan State. There's a bunch of teams. It's really hard to pick one team to win that conference, but you know, you got to at the end of the day because the winner of that conference goes to March Madness. So
That's
okay,
auto bid.
auto bids, yes, and then there's obviously going to be some at large. Coach Tony, do you, do you have any topics you want to share?
Uh, let's get into the segment. Like I said earlier, that was created by this guy. Shout out to Lambo Landon. This is called the Unbelievably Crazy. So we scour the sports world for every episodes, and we find some stats that are just unbelievably crazy. So I highlighted three. This one is kind of a dig at Nico Harrison, who said defense wins championships. Well, and they traded Luca away because he's not known for defense. But this is unbelievably crazy right here. So, since Nico Harrison said defense wins championships, Luca has more steals than the Dallas Mavericks combined. He has more blocks than Dallas Mavericks combined, and he has a better defensive rating than the Dallas Mavericks whole team combined since the trade. Well, since Nico Harrison said defense wins championships. So, Carlos, what is your thoughts on this?
Hey man, when Luca, went out of Dallas to LA, that was the bombshell of the sports world, him going to LA. But hey, Luca, he's more fit, he's more fit, leaner now, so obviously he's not as chunky as he was in Dallas, so now he's active, mobile over there in LA, and it's showing off. It's paying off right now. 53 steals, 44 blocks, better defensive rating. And just like what the account says, stats don't lie.
And his mind blown with the look in him.
Yeah.
I know this was shocking when I seen that. I was like, this is unbelievably crazy.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts on this, Amir?
It's unbelievably crazy. That means you felt disrespected when they traded him and he said that, so he went out there and played defense.
Yeah, and right now, some more crazy stats. He's averaging over 40 points a game uh, on the season so far. I don't think he's going to sustain it for the whole season, but he's leading the league right now and averaging over 40 points a game. He is putting up MVP numbers. He is top 10 in steals, blocks, and overall defense. A guy that's not known for defense. And he's given the effort this year. All right, y'all ready for the unbelievably crazy stat number two?
Let's go.
This right here is wild. John Morant has missed more games from suspension or injury than he's played in his entire career. Since the start of 2022-23 season. He has missed more games than he's played. So, not going to go down the rabbit hole of all the drama. Y'all can look it up yourselves. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
it's not um
It's not pretty.
it's not a secret of what's going on with John Morant, but when you're the franchise player and you've missed more games than you've played in over the last what 22 23, that was what, two seasons,
Yeah,
and
two to
then
three.
yeah, and then you make those type of comments that you made about your coaching staff. Doesn't look good on you, Ja. So Carlos, I'll start with you. What are your thoughts on this unbelievably crazy stat right here?
Unbelievably crazy stat, indeed. Great job, Tony. Great job, Tony, for bringing that stat. Good job. Kudos.
Why
Good
you being
job.
quit being sarcastic,
No,
Carlos?
no, no, I'm not. It's a pretty good stat. 127 games missed. You miss more games than you played, which is ridiculous. Yeah, but Ja, he doesn't want to be in Memphis. It's making him bad as not well, as a person. Like it's making him look bad as a person, and he's what according to what he said to the media, that he lost his joy for basketball, basically. So so it kind of looks like he wants out of Memphis. He kind of looks like he wants out of Memphis, and yeah, man, I feel bad for Ja. Hopefully he gets his mind right, because right now it's not looking good for him, and it's kind of ruining his potential. He's really young. He has a lot of potential. It's just the off the court stuff. It's just the off the court stuff that's how do you say it? That's ruining him basically. So he just needs to get his mind right. That's all.
And it's kind of crazy because in that 2020 draft class, him, Zion, and I think the other one was RJ Barrett have missed more games than they've played. Well, in his case, it's not overall for his career. This is just since 22-23. But if you combine all of the games that they've played and they've missed, those three combined have missed more games than they've played. And a lot of it contributed to all the games Zion missed. So that's the new NBA, y'all.
Unfortunately.
What they say, your best ability is what, Carlos?
Um, I don't know that as quote.
Oh my gosh. You know the quote, Amir? Your best ability is what?
Short is
Huh?
your best ability.
It's availability.
Oh,
Availability.
Your best ability is availability. So what do you
Hey,
think? What are your thoughts on this, Amir?
I mean, John Morant used to be one of my favorite players. He still is, kind of, but he just gotta listen. And that he used to be like an MVP candidate, and now he's
Mhm.
just not even playing anymore. But like you said, I think he just wants to get out of Memphis at that point, and I don't think he's happy where he's at right now. So
All right. On a side note, who do y'all think will be a good fresh start? I think what will make sense and the money work. It could be a straight up deal, or you could plug in some contract fillers. Is Kawhi Leonard and John Morant. Just give them both of them a fresh start. I know Kawhi doesn't want to go anywhere because he's from LA, but you got two guys that are not living up to their contracts. They're getting paid a lot of money. Then the money will work. Just flip them. Put Ja Moran in LA. Give him a fresh start, bigger market, and let Kawhi get out there with those dogs up in Memphis, because he has the right mentality for that city, because that's a gritty city. Man, Kawhi is a gritty player, Ja's really not known as a gritty player. He's a flashy player, which fits the city of LA. LA is a flashy city. Ja brings star power. So I think that'll be a good swap, Kawhi for Ja Morant. What are
Mhm.
your what are your thoughts, Carlos? Who do you think should jump in
Um,
and make a bid for Ja Morant? But they have to make the money work because Ja Morant has a huge contract.
the city that has the lowest crime rate. I would just say that.
Oh my gosh.
That has the lowest crime rate. So, probably an organization like the how about the Miami Heat? How about that? I'm
The
pretty
Heat.
sure. I'm pretty sure they'll keep him in check. Because the only problem with John Morant is the off the court stuff. He has a talent. He's talented on the court. L- l- don't
So
get it wrong. Like what?
sorry, Carlos.
What's up?
Um, Jay Baker style says throw both of them to the Magic. Like,
To the
how you going?
Magic?
No, that would not work because you're gonna have to gut your team to make that work. That's over 100 million
Yeah, that's
plus
money.
with two for one season with two players.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
you got to get rid of everybody.
yeah.
Paulo will be gone. Wagner's gone. You gotta get rid of everybody. But I know you guys don't mind sending Desmond Bain back to Memphis.
That's what they. I don't think they mind that either.
And shout out to Jace. Yo, was good. Was good, Jay Stevens. Shout out to you. Was good. Yeah, we maintaining. We got to get you back here on the show, sir. We got to book your return episode. Oh, I gave you a shout out to you, Carlos.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up?
We got to get you back on here. All right, let's get back on topic. Um, so you think Miami Heat? What about you, Amir? What do you
I,
think would be a good trade destination for John Morant?
I was just thinking about Miami Heat too. I think it would be a good fit because they don't have like a really star player right now, and I mean they got Bam, but like I don't know, they really need like somebody that could lead them and stuff. So I feel like John Morant could be a good fit.
All right, and who would y'all send out?
Hmm.
That's what I don't
Who would
because
y'all send out? Tyler Hero, Bam.
probably
Hmm.
Nah,
Charlie.
Ty-
So
Nah, nah, not Bam. Nah,
you
gotta keep
got
Bam.
what's the kid the center you got behind him?
Oh, Khalil Ware? Nah.
Khalil
Okay.
Ware. They calling him Wimby 2.0.
Yeah, yeah, because he's tall. He's 7 foot.
He's
Yeah,
developing into a stud though.
he is. Yeah, I don't think Miami's gonna let go of him. Nah.
No, he's not going anywhere. But I
Oh
was
yeah,
saying
nah.
if you
Nah.
if you get rid of Bam's starting to be injury prone. You trade Bam, I don't know if he's ready to fill that starting center role yet. But if Miami feels that way, pull the trigger. All right, let's get to the last unbelievably crazy. Then we'll start the Q&A. I know we're over. We're getting behind on time. You ready for the next one? This one's kind of have a sour note. What before I put it up, Carlos? What stadium? Trivia time. What stadium is cursed with the most injuries in the NFL?
Cursed. Cursed, cursed, cursed. But what is it?
I can't tell you. That's why it's trivia.
I don't know.
It's in the NFC.
Hmm. NFC, NFC. Is it the Washington Commanders?
Yes, yes, yes. The Washington Commanders. The Washington. This is shout out to Broad Squad Sports. For this, the Commander Stadium has the most cursed area of real estate in all sports, based on this. So they actually highlighted the injuries in this stadium. You got you got Jalen Daniels, their their All Pro quarterback. his injury. Joe Burrow's ACL injury. Alex Smith, remember that gruesome leg injury he had that ended his career, Carlos?
I believe so. Yeah.
Adrian Peterson tore his ACL there.
AP.
RG3, career ending injury, also on their field. Chase Young tore his ACL. Ryan Fitzpatrick's hip injury that slowed his career. And Kyle Allen's leg. Highlight some of the, and these are just the major injuries that happened at their stadium.
Yikes.
So yeah, this is unbelievably crazy. What are your thoughts on this, Carlos? And shout out to you for getting it right.
Yeah. Shout out. And also mention about Jalen Hurts as well. Jalen Hurts nearly crushed when the fans,
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot to
when the
mention. Yeah, I forgot to mention that one. Yeah, Jalen Hurts.
yeah, that was yikes. I don't know. Bad luck. I guess the grass. I don't know. I don't know what grass they put over there in Landover, Maryland. I don't know what they put. I don't know what grass. I don't know what turf they put, but I don't know. They got some bad luck.
What do you follow the NFL, Amir?
Yeah, a little bit.
No. So what are your thoughts on this, man? These major injuries that has happened uh, at the Commander Stadium.
I mean, it's tough. They got something in there. I saw Jaden Daniels' arm. It looked like it hurt.
No, he's out for the season.
Yeah.
It was a, it was on what, Sunday night's game? Was it Sunday night game? When
Sunday night. Yeah,
when he
horrible.
broke when he broke his arm, his arm bent the way it wasn't supposed to bend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
horrible.
saw it live. They couldn't cut it. Like
What?
you saw his arm hanging
Oh yeah, I saw it.
after that scramble. Like it
Man,
was it
horrible.
was horrible.
Horrible to watch.
And they couldn't. It wasn't. It was live, so they couldn't edit it out
Yeah,
or
couldn't.
anything.
Yeah.
But never forget Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson. Oh no, he was never the same after that. RG3 also that ended his career. The worst one out of it was Alex Smith though. That he broke his leg in two places.
Wow.
But that was the unbelievably crazy. Let's get back to
Let's go.
putting smiles on faces. Uh, and yeah, Jordan Stevens. Um, yeah, we got to get you back on here, Mr. Jordan Stevens. All right, so it's time for Q&A. You ready, Amir?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, Carlos, take it away. Take it
Let's
away. Take
let's
it
do it.
away. Take it away. Take it away.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Amir, so what inspired you to play basketball? Man, that threw me off.
Mostly,
Got stay professional, Carlos. You gotta stay focused.
So Amir, so what inspired you to play basketball?
mostly like my family and my cousins, because a lot of them played basketball, and I really not used to play basketball. I used to like to play soccer and different things, but I tried out basketball, and I know I liked it ever since then.
Gotcha. All right. So which side of the ball you like playing better, offense or defense, and why?
Offense, because I could get my teammates involved and stuff, and I could like get a bucket if I have to.
Gotcha. All right. So what do you enjoy most about playing basketball?
Most winning. Everybody likes to win. So
Okay.
Tell that
Interesting.
tell that to LeBron James fans. Oh, stop. Let me stop.
Hmm. Okay. What do you like least about playing basketball, Amir?
these, I mean, it's a part of the game, and you're gonna lose, but probably losing because nobody likes losing. And but it's never a loss. It's always a lesson.
There you go. Yeah.
Fact.
So yeah, yeah, definitely losing. It's not good, but in order to win, you got to lose. So you got to learn from it and then win. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So what are your strengths as a basketball player?
It's probably my passing. Well, it is my passing and my finishing because I could finish and I could get my teammates involved and get them open shots.
Gotcha. All right. So what is something you want to improve on in your game?
My endurance, my defense, and my consistency, like with making shots.
Gotcha. All right. So what is your favorite memory playing basketball so far?
It was when I won MVP at the Nigeria Little Camp, and I played amazing, and I won MVP out of all the other people.
Wow. Okay. MVP. Okay. There you go. So what makes you a good teammate?
Always keeping my teammates motivated and keep them up and ready to go. And yeah,
Gotcha. All right. So what do you like most about the team you're playing on right now?
we got good chemistry and we're like a big family. If somebody scores, the other person's happy. If they miss the game winner, it's not their fault. It's a team effort.
Gotcha. All right. So what is your favorite move on the basketball court?
My favorite move is a Euro step or a spin move because I could like get off defenders quick and stuff. So,
Gotcha. All right. So where's your favorite shot on the basketball court?
probably like a top of the key 3-pointer because yeah, I pull up and shit.
Gotcha. All right. So who do you idolize your game to?
There's a lot of players, but probably Kobe Bryant because of his mentality and the way he played all around.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, and I really wish Kobe was here to experience this. I really, because most of our guests have said that they idolize their game to Kobe because of the mentality. Yeah, Coach Tony, I really wish he was here to witness this. I really.
You think he'll tap into the Be Ready Sports Podcast?
I will probably tag him like 50 times. We'll probably tag him like 50 times. And he'll probably see it. He'll probably see it after the 51st one. Okay, Amir. So, what is your favorite NBA team and why?
Last season, I like to watch was the Pacers because they played together very well. But obviously, I rep my hometown Magic, Orlando Magic.
Orlando, the Magic. All right, all right. So, if you could meet any sports athlete, who would it be and why?
Probably, like I said, Kobe Bryant because I wanted to know like how did he keep going even when he was didn't feel like going.
Gotcha. All right. So, besides basketball, what other sport would you like to try and why?
Football because I mean a lot of people play it and they say it's good and I feel like I have the size so
Gotcha. All right.
um, if,
So,
so sorry, Carlos.
you good?
So if you were playing, so if you try football, what position would you like? Would you try?
I don't know whatever I fit best.
Okay.
Offense, defense.
S- so, if you had to handpick your position, what position would that be? Like, if you had
Want
to
to-
handpick.
I would want to be a quarterback but whatever I fit best and whatever I could do best.
Okay, I got you. All right. Okay, Amir. So, final question: what are your favorite hobbies slash interests to do outside the basketball court?
Um, favorite hobbies. I like playing soccer here and there. I like painting. I like cooking, and I like playing video games too.
Mm.
Video games. Okay, so what is your favorite type of video game to play?
2K probably.
2K.
Yeah,
Okay, so one other thing. Okay, so you said cooking, right?
yeah.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Breakfast food. I like
Breakfast.
yeah, I like anything breakfast. That's the most important meal of the day.
Hmm.
It is. It is.
You're gonna be Carlos's best friend because Carlos loves breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast over lunch. If I didn't eat breakfast and it's around 12 to 1, I would choose breakfast over lunch because,
And
yeah, because
and
you
you
could basically skip lunch and go to dinner.
and you don't want to be around Carlos if he missed breakfast.
Now,
Boys, boys, moody.
there has been some instances where I've been to a game without eating breakfast in Atlanta, you know, and that was definitely not fun. Yeah, I barely had any energy to play. Yeah,
Oh, that's not good, Carlos. Oh no, don't do that ever again.
and the game was at 8 and 9 a.m., 8 or like 9 a.m., so it was bad. But and I did have some emergency food in my bag, so that was my breakfast. But it wasn't eggs or the fancy stuff, obviously.
Oh, I got a comment here that says, Amir, that you make some mean scrambled eggs.
Mm.
Yeah,
So,
I I make good scrambled eggs,
so
and
what? So what you put in them? So what you put in 'em? Talk that. You telling your story, man. So talk that talk.
um, I put some cheese in it. Like after, well, first mix it up, crack them all in the bowl, and mix it up. I put salt and a little bit of pepper, and then I'll cook it, and then I'll put some cheese on it sometimes, and then scramble it up, and yeah, oh, and butter, yeah,
Okay.
Man, talking like he a top chef.
Yeah, yeah, I know putting the butter, the cheese, the pepper, salt. Okay.
He might,
Everything on there.
man. That might be your side gig when you know open up your own restaurant when you're done playing basketball. You know, feed your neighborhood. Open some restaurants.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah, be like a
because
Jimmy
if you're
Butler.
if because that's a chef's mentality. Because most people they just throw it in a skillet and then put the spices and everything, add everything in while it's frying. The best part to get all the flavors together, mix it in that mixing bowl like you're doing. You're taking the time and doing that now. You're only going to get better as you cook more.
yeah.
So, all right, let me get off food because I'm about to get hungry. I didn't eat before we started the podcast. I came right in and jumped right on. So uh,
Oh
we
wow.
gotta we gotta pivot right off the food. So it's time. We gotta find us a special way to bring in the show and tell, Carlos. We
There's
gotta
probably one in the settings, because you can find it.
we gotta get a special way to bring it in the show and tell. Um, right now it's everyone's favorite part of the show, which sets us apart from everyone else. Amir, it's the show and tell. So first, before we get started, you can have your dad help you out. Let's talk about that beautiful setup you got behind you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so I got pictures of a lot of basketball players back there. I got Kobe over there. I don't think you can really see him. I got Allen Iverson, LeBron, Dennis Rodman, and Penny Hardaway. And then I got an NBA logo. I got a basketball hoop and the LeBron box. And I have the LED light, shoes, and the basketball.
Man, I like that setup, man. Shout out
Yeah.
to so who helped you set it? Who helped you set it up? Set it up like that.
Well, half of it was already up, and then my dad helped me, and then I just put like the lights in there today. But most of it was already here.
Yeah, your setup is way better than mine.
I mean, I like basketball, so
Oh yeah,
Of
oh yeah.
course.
Show it off. Speaking of basketball, let's show everybody your some achievements and some trophies that you have so far.
I got some with you. I couldn't find them all, but I got some. This was another one of my MVPs at a camp that I got. This was 2 years ago though. This is in 2023. I got most improved player for my team like last year. Well, and the year before that, I couldn't find it, but I also got offensive player of the year before that. And then I also got last year the All-Star thing for the City League. And I also got another MVP for the City League, but I couldn't find it cuz I put it away. And I got this ring from the YBOA tournament. I don't know, is it upside down? No, I think so. And then I got this ring from a showcase that I won 3-on-3 tournament,
Nice.
get bucket showcase, and I got some of my shoes over here. I like my
Cool.
hardest.
Oh,
I got I got threes,
mm.
Okay. The
and
Jaws. Okay.
He
I
did
got
say
my
Ja was his favorite. He said Ja was one of his favorite players.
John Moran Kool Aid shoes. The other one is red, but I only got one, and I got the nightmares too. Oh yeah. Oh, and I got these Kobe eights, red ones. And yeah, that's all I can really find right now.
Nice. So he answered that question. You don't have to ask the shoe question later, Carlos.
Um,
All right, so we're gonna do something a little different. Carlos don't know about this. He's gonna find out right now. Um, we're going to um, do the Carlos interview on our 1 year anniversary instead of the 100th episode. I think the 1 year anniversary will mean a lot more than the 100th episode. So our 1 year anniversary, which will be, mark it on your calendars because it's April 26th. Will be the 1 year anniversary from our first show.
All right.
And then we're gonna have a special interviewer that's gonna interview Carlos. It won't be me.
I will
But
find it. We'll find it.
but all right, before we get into show your pictures, we're gonna have for our 100th episode, we're going to our show and tell gonna be a little bit different for our 100th episode. We're gonna show some of the top, overlays and video clips. So these are the ones that we have so far, and you would just tell us 1 through 5. 5 meaning is goaded. 1 meaning we should burn it and never show it again. All right. So this first one is from our guy Lambo Landon. Who sent this in to us on his show and tell episode. So, what do you rate it, and what are your thoughts on it?
who me? Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Amir.
oh, this is nice. Like 1 through 10, I give it like a 9.
Oh, he went a first 9, and so why a 9?
Cause it matches with the Lambo Landon and stuff, and the orange is nice.
Okay, all right. And speaking of our Florida boys, this is our guy Camden Harzinski. So, what do you give this one? One. How do you rate it? Well, 1 through 5.
A 1 through 5. Um, so maybe like a 4,
A 4. Okay, so why a 4?
cause it's cool, but it's a basketball court and a bulldog, but it's cool though.
All right. This is he's a class of 2033 fifth grader, and he made this because he made his middle school basketball team. So that the bulldog is their logo. The court is a picture of their gymnasium, and that's him um, representing his school colors. with his academy, with the name of his school, with the shirt on and the shorts, and that's just him being Cam and just spitting the ball and pointing at y'all, letting y'all know.
Well, congratulations to him for making his middle school team.
Yes, sir. And this next one, I'll let Carlos bring this in because this is his guy. He interviewed him, and this is Carlos's boy right here. So I'll let you bring in the next one, Carlos.
Okay, so that's Tate Medina from Texas, football player. Very aggressive tackler, very physical. One funny thing about him, he takes homecoming seriously. He takes it personal, homecoming.
You're
So
supposed to take homecoming personal. It's
yeah,
homecoming.
yeah, no, he takes it really darn personal. So he's a great kid. Great kid. He definitely talks not of his age. Let's just say that he talks grown for his age. Like he talks like he's in high school, pretty much, his voice. So yeah, he's a great kid. Tate Medina from Texas. Great defensive player. He's gonna do some great things, definitely. Yes, yeah,
And
yeah. So that's from his media day.
yeah, let
So,
me let me pull up. So if you want to check out that interview, I believe Carlos, you had the privilege of interviewing him. I wasn't able to interview Tate. But check out episode 71, and you will see what Carlos means. Like he was, you know, very good kid to interview. All right, so what do you rate it?
so I'm like ranking them 1 through 5.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the Lambo Landing at 2, and I'm probably gonna put
No, no, no.
this.
Just one. Not,
Oh,
like. What do you rate this one? 1 out of 5. Five
uh,
meaning is goaded, and one meaning we need to never show it again.
like um, I might want to put it at a 5 because it's a nice picture. I like it.
Okay. And last but not least, this one was actually one I made for them because I got the permission. They didn't know what overlays to send in, so they told me to just pick. So I made this one from his video. So it took me 45 minutes to get this picture like this. This is from Remy Payne. Um, he was our guest on what was it, episode 68, Carlos?
Let me confirm that.
I think it's 68. But also a football player from Vegas. And this is the final product.
Yeah, Remy Payne, 68. Yeah, 68.
All right.
Me, I'll give it like a 3 maybe or a 4.
My work gets a 3, Carlos.
Hmm. Okay.
No, okay. So why a 3?
It's nice, but I mean, yeah, it's just a nice normal photo. I mean, it looks nice.
All
Just
right, all right,
the ones are, yeah.
all right. We got two more, and then we get into yours. Two more. This is also from Lambo Landon.
I
um,
give it.
before you rate it, just let you know that he said on his episode, this is not AI fire. This is real fire.
Oh, so I'll give it like a f- a 4.
Hmm.
All right. So why a 4?
It's nice and it's real fire. So I would have been scared to do that, but
You got to watch his episode. Lambo is a kid's one of one. I just put it like that. He would not let us end his episode. He actually broke the record for the with the longest live stream of
wow,
all the interviews that we had. It was episode 78, so it was recently. His was almost 3 hours long.
Wow.
He would not let us end it.
wow.
All right, last but not least, Lambo again. We had a lot of Lambos on here.
Oh man. This guy.
I
Hey,
will,
at least I didn't call you Aiden Ross.
Ah, I get it. Ah. Okay.
Still, no one has guessed right correctly how many times. I'm not going to give the answer,
Ah.
but no, still no one has guessed right. They were way off on how many times he called you Aiden Ross in the
Oh my.
episode. It was not 68. It was not 71. You're not calling Aiden Ross that many times. So,
Yeah, that's gonna be the first and last time he's gonna call me that much times.
wow. If I were to rank it, I'll put it at like a 3.
okay. All right. So, why 3?
I mean, it's a nice normal photo. He's just got his arms crossed. Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, let's get into your show and tell. So, now we're going to show your photos and you just tell us the story behind them. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, first, boom.
That one was second place at the YBOA tournament. We got a trophy. Or did we win first? First or second? I can't really remember. And we got the trophy, and my shorts were huge, and yeah.
This was what, last year?
I think last like a year and a half ago.
Year and a half ago. Okay. What do you think about the what do you think about the color, the uniform color, Carlos, with the stripes? Going old school with the stripes.
Yeah, I know. Pretty nice. Old school fashion right here, Amir. Very old school fashion right here.
And if you just look at him mirror, he just looks like a adorable kid until you put a basketball in his hands and he's out there cooking your son, and then you're like, ah! You having that long talk with your kid on the ride home. Your kid was guarding him, and Amir cooked him, and y'all having that conversation as whether your kid should continue playing basketball or not. All right,
Yeah.
let's get to the next one.
Oh, that one. I was trying to dribble out the clock, so I was trying to like run back around because they threw it back court, and I was just trying to dribble out the clock because it was a championship game and we were up by like 8 points and there was like 20 seconds left, and I was just dribbling the clock out. And
Okay, so what tournament was this? You said it was a championship. So what tournament was it?
oh, this was the TNBA. This was in the big house.
In the big house. Ooh, yeah, Carlos played there.
Yeah, I play there.
Yeah,
I haven't experienced. I haven't had the big house experience yet.
Ah,
yeah.
you should. You got to.
Well, my team got to be good enough to get up there.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Because if your team's not good enough, yeah, it's gonna be a battle
Yeah,
for
I'm
you.
not gonna send them out there and they're not ready and get their heads beat in. They're like, yeah, it was nice, but until we hit the court.
Yeah, yeah. Then we're like, man.
All right, so I'm guessing it's the same game.
Oh yeah, it's the same game. I was throwing it to my teammate because they're trying to foul, so I was just throwing it like to one of my teammates so he could dribble out the clock. But it wasn't that much time left, and I knew we were gonna win. So yeah,
Okay, so shout out to you guys for winning the championship.
yeah. Oh, that was like the first game. I scored a couple points there. That was the first game. We blew it. We won by a little bit, not that much, but we still won. And yeah. Oh no, I think that was the second game where we went. Yeah, but we won. That was just one of the games that we won in the big house.
All right, and I see y'all almost had the same jersey color.
Yeah, we got confused a couple times. Actually, I remember that game.
Yeah, you guys. Only difference is they got on black jerseys and you guys have on gold, but the same color gold and everything. Carlos, have you ever seen that before?
Well, not really. Well, there's rare occurrences where there's teams, that have similar colors, but it is what it is. You gotta know who's in your team. You gotta find out who's on your team, and
Then that's too close, man. It's like they got their jerseys made at the same manufacturer.
yeah, yeah, no, literally, like, yeah,
We would take the ball out. The ref would say goal, but we didn't know for who. He would say goal.
That's all the ref. Even the ref was confused. Shout out to you guys for getting that dub. All right.
Oh yeah, that was the Nazir Little camp. After that camp, I had won MVP, and that's when I came home and I took a picture with all the stuff. I got a
Man, that's a
lot
man,
of
that's a
stuff.
lot of stuff. You got it in the basket.
yeah. That
Yeah,
kind of reminds me of one of those baskets you get like at a charity event, like how do you say, like giveaway baskets or something like that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, like something like that. You got the Nasir Little
Well,
jersey,
you go to a camp and they have those giveaway baskets. I know what you're talking about. Where you get
something
like a
like that.
T-shirt, you get like a T-shirt, basketball,
yeah,
so other memorabilia,
yeah.
water bottles and stuff. Yeah,
I got a signed jersey and basketball by him, and I got water bottles. I got socks, Adidas things. I got headbands and stuff.
that's nice, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah,
They went all out for you guys.
Yeah, some big time stuff. You get all these stuff.
Really, Carlo?
What?
He's like, yeah, you got all this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. You get a jersey, you get a bottle, you get what, socks, headband, like the whole nine.
He just said you got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of.
Carlos with the comedic moment of the podcast. So this is not like a '90s sitcom where we do laugh tracks, but Carlos, you get
90 sitcom.
here we go, Carlos.
Go for it.
Had to hit you with the laugh track. All right. So let's give us a shout out of who's in this picture with you. And it looks like that MVP trophy you showed us earlier.
that's the same MVP trophy. That's I haven't been with him in a long time. That's Coach I think it's Coach K. And yeah, I think because there was like a lot of coaches there, so it was hard to remember all their names. But there was a lot of coaches.
I'll give a shout out to Coach K. And that was in 2023,
Yeah,
about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
a lot of
All right.
coaches.
All right. So how did it feel winning MVP?
It was I mean, it felt good because I mean I got MVP of my age group, but it still felt good getting MVP and winning.
No, MVP is MVP, Amir.
Yeah.
As long as you're not playing 2 grades down, it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, playing two grades down and win MVP. Yeah, and it doesn't hit the same.
Yeah.
Uh,
A lot of kids there, so
Hey,
hey, let's talk about this one.
the franchise player.
that was me at the Paulo Banquero camp. We were doing the ball handling drill, and he was showing me and telling me how to do it. So I
Uh,
never really forgot that. So yeah,
don't lose this picture because when you go to the NBA and Paulo and you match up against Paulo and you show him this picture, he's like, yeah, remember? Yeah, I was at your camp. Now it's time for me to cook you. No, I'm just kidding. Don't talk trash to him. But yeah, save this picture so when you get drafted,
yeah,
Carlos will do the spread on ESPN.
Yeah, I'm gonna have this photo. We'll share it out.
yeah.
So how was it at the how was it, learning from that's your hometown team, their franchise player, Paulo, and meeting him. So how was that experience?
It was exciting. It was a lot of people there, and it was nice that he tried to talk with like everybody that was there and stuff. And I got a book bag too from him.
Nice.
So yeah,
So you got some memorabilia. That's good.
Yeah.
Ah, he had to wear the Celtics though.
Celtics.
Yeah, that was last year when I won the Oh, I don't have the ring right now. Oh, 2 years ago actually when I won the championship for the Celtics. Yeah, in my city league.
City League. Yeah,
City League. Okay. Okay.
they got a lot of City League championship trophies.
Yeah.
It's not my show and tell though.
Nope.
Got a lot of City Leagues. I need to get. I need to get. I need to get some a lot more tournament trophies though. Oh, but it's not about me. It's about you. So shout out to you getting them rings. How much did that ring weigh?
I mean, not that much. It wasn't. I mean, it was cool though.
Oh yeah, yeah. Your city league can step it up, man. The rings that they got last year, them things weighed felt like they weighed 50 pounds. The rings that they got.
Oh, and they put us on the newspaper too. I forgot about that.
Oh,
Okay.
see that was worth it.
Yeah, there you go. Spread on the newspaper. There you go.
All right.
Um, that was when my dad was coaching and my other coach, Coach Jean. Shout out Coach Jean. That's I think when I won MVP for the league thing. Um,
I mean, won a lot of MVPs, Carlos.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. According to what I'm hearing, yeah.
What do you mean, according to Amir? The
That no,
evidence is
what
right.
I'm hit to what I'm hearing.
Oh, I thought you said according to Amir. I'm like, what are you talking about? The evidence is right there in
No,
front of
according
you.
to what I'm hearing.
Oh, okay. I heard you wrong.
Yeah, 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 my bad. Yeah, smeared my words there.
I ain't gonna let them flame you, Amir.
no.
All right, so uh, who? Oh, speaking of the Sharks. Oh, we talked about the upset earlier.
Yeah.
He's wearing.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah.
no wonder why they got the upset. Amir is playing.
Yeah, that was picture day, and we had the photographers taking pictures for us, and we were having a lot of fun that day. And they brought snacks and stuff, and we were just playing the whole day.
So, what was the results of this? Of this? Because
I mean, I got the bucket. I know that.
That's the most
all right,
important part.
you already know what I'm going to ask, Carlos. You know, you're a defensive guy, so I need you to dissect the defender right
Yeah.
here. You know, you got to do it.
Yeah. Okay, so dissect it.
Yes.
Okay, so he kind of like he kind of looked like one of those park people, that plays defense like this, not like this, So it's pretty, easy to get around. But besides that, very crazy how we talked about Hawaii Pacific earlier, and their mascot's the Sharks, same color too. Um, kind of looks like their gym. So what a coincidence that we talked about the Sharks at Hawaii Pacific Division 2, and you over here, Amir, wearing the Sharks, same color, baby blue. Hey, what a coincidence.
Yeah,
Uh,
coincidence.
all right, all right, all right, all right.
Oh, that one was the second place. We got second place at YBOA. That was a couple months ago, and like
Oh, okay.
eight. It was a couple months ago.
All right.
Yeah,
So, how heavy was that trophy?
that trophy. Oh, I mean, it was kind of heavy actually. It was
Because
second place though, so it didn't feel that good.
I know you don't like them second places, but the way you clutching that trophy, look like it weighs about 50 pounds.
Yeah, it was kind of heavy.
All right, let's get. All right, let's move on. I know we don't like you don't want to talk about second place, but I know it was a lesson.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a spread here. Can you see it?
I mean, yeah, I could kind of see it. The words are a little small, but that's when I was at balling on the beach, and I got like the game changer thingy, and yeah, that was for my balling on the beach game.
All
So,
right. It was a spread on Polk County Youth Sports page. Um, Ray Davis is the one that is posted it.
yeah,
On the Game Changer. It says Amir Baker played tough with physicality and good IQ in a tough loss to Maryland Stealth at Ballin' on the Beach. The big man battled in the paint and also showed floor stretching ability from deep. So that means you was lacing those threes.
yeah. I hit some threes.
Mm.
We did lose though, but
I hate that we didn't run into you at Ballin' on the Beach because we was there.
oh, you were?
Didn't you see from the intro?
Oh yeah, you were. I didn't know if that was that last year. Yeah, I saw a picture of balling on the beach, but I didn't know like what
No, that
year.
no, that was this year.
Okay.
We only came on Sunday though.
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't come all the other days. We came on Sunday.
Yeah, most of my games are on Friday. Oh, I had two games on Sunday. I did
Yeah,
have games on Friday and Saturday too, though.
but next year we're going to be extremely busy because we're going to have a lot more guests that's going to be running up on us.
It's true.
Hey, there go Carlos right there. What's up? They love Carlos though. Carlos is a celebrity.
Mm,
Yeah, you
maybe.
guys.
All right, we got another spread here. Oh no, not really a spread. Um, it's oh, this is from a while back.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was
Um,
like 2 years ago, almost three now.
yeah, about to be 3 in a couple months.
Yeah,
That was in January 2023 with the
that was,
Warriors.
that was like my first time ever playing basketball. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just playing.
But you came a long way in 2 years,
Yeah.
and we're gonna see in a few moments when we get to the videos. But all right, here's the last one. Look how
Oh yeah.
serious. Look how serious he looked, Carlos.
I know. I know.
All right, we got to hear the story on this one because we got to hear the story on this because you look, man. If looks could kill, man, you look.
Yeah, that was a tough game. We was like going back and forth. It was real rough, and we were just trying to get. It was just the underdog, and they were just trying to get a whole bunch of steals and stuff because they were actually losing, and we. I think we ended up winning that game.
So did you steal the ball from him or was he trying to pick you from behind?
No, I think that was a like a we were pressing them, and I stole it, and he was trying to get it back,
Oh,
and yeah, so I had stole it from him, but he was trying to get it back, and I think it ended up like going out of bounds or something.
okay. So that explains the intensity on your face.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the photo portion. All right, what are your thoughts, Carlos, so far?
So far, very good. Yeah, very good from that last clip. That intensity, that intense look. I like that. That yes, that's very good. Yes, the first half's very good so far, Amir. So can't wait for the second half. Can't wait for the second half, which is the videos.
Yep, and we're gonna dive right in. All right, but before we do that, we also same thing we did with the photos. We're gonna show you some clips here, and you're gonna rate them 1 through 5.
Okay.
Okay,
I,
this okay. We had what? We have 6 now. We have 6. This the first one is from our last guest, episode 80. with Jalen Reese, Carlos's favorite basketball player. No, I'm just kidding.
Hmm?
But from Jalen Reese, no, his favorite basketball player is the one that we're interviewing.
Oh, thank you.
Of
Y-
course, man.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, so I'm going to play it, and then you give your thoughts. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Out of five, that gotta be like a five. That was a tough Euro, and today I won. Like perfect move.
Hey, I like that he kept it short, straight to the point.
There you go.
All right. We're gonna give it to another Florida boy next. Our guy Chad Johnson Jr. No, he's not Ocho Cinco's
He's not
son.
related to Ocho Cinco. I thought so, but
That was an inside joke between me and Carlos.
yeah, I thought so, but darn.
I Me and CJ used to go to the same coach.
Oh, so he already knows. He knows CJ. So you know CJ.
Okay.
Oh yeah, y'all both play in Polk County.
Yeah, Polk County. Yeah, them
Yeah, he
too.
plays for the Polk.
Actually, the picture you had of me, that's the championship game I lost to the Polk County Bulls.
Oh,
Oh, also you play against CJ. You play against Jordan Stevens.
I
Give us
played
a shout out.
at the PSD camp too. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's cool that y'all know each other.
Yeah.
That class of 2032 is repping deep on this show. Most guests from class of 2032.
it has.
All right, so let's show this one. Uh, like I said, this is CJ.
Yeah. I give that like a four. It was tough too, but it was on a fast break. So yeah, I'll give it like a four.
Give it a 4. Okay. All right. I'm gonna let Carlos bring in the next one because this is his brother's clip. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
let Carlos bring this one in.
I really don't know who's the next. I really don't know who that person is on this next clip. I don't know who he is, but but
That
by
is,
the way, I was joking. I was joking throughout
I
all
was
that.
about to say
No,
that is the terrible, most terrible intro.
by the way, I was joking. Yeah, it kind of looked bad, but yeah, that's my brother Christian. He had big time game winner. You know, that was a game winner. Amir, that was a game winner, 3-pointer to win the game at a very crucial moment in their season. And yeah, in our season. So yeah, he had a big time game winner.
And
That's all.
that was right before the playoffs, right?
That was right at the end of the season. You know, we kind of had to win that game in order to stay in contention. So
That's a that's an automatic five. Came through one legged 3-pointer. Like a game winner too.
yeah,
And I gotta post the full clip. Like he went, it was off of a made free throw, and it was like how many seconds left in the game? Like he had to get it up the court fast.
yeah, yeah. So the other team didn't want to foul basically. So yeah, so they were basically just trying to back off, like back away. But you know, Christian just found a little gap, found the shot, boom, that was a game winner.
Full court in 3 strides.
Yep,
He went full court in 3 strides. That's how fast that dude is.
yep. He stumbled a little bit out around the half court, but got it.
Yeah, I gotta upload the full one. This one, um, based on the sport that you started in, soccer. This goes from our guy Kason Velez from episode 4. So this is one of the very first ones that we got. This was a head top goal. So I was giving you a rundown so you'll be ready when you see it.
That was nice. I'll give it It was nice and simple. I'll give it a 4.
4. Okay. All right. Speaking of your boy Jordan Stevens, I'm just gonna let you see it.
Oh, good D, baby. Oh, oh, let's go.
I was tough. I'll give it if they were like if they had a whole bunch of defense. I'll give it a 5. But it was a fast break. That's hard to do, but it was a fast break. I mean, I'll give it a 4.
All right. All right. Don't, he's watching, so don't get him mad. Y'all gonna match up with each other again. He's like, oh, so I'm getting a 4. I'm gonna show you a 5. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. I
No,
mean,
I'm just kidding. Shout out to Jordan Stevens, man. That was tough, but you're still getting a 4. That's a good rating.
yeah, that's shout out Jordan Stevens. That was tough though.
All right. Last but not least, this is our boy Keelan Hollowell. This is from we're on episode 81, Amir. This is from episode 10.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we don't this is like one of the very first ones that we've shown on here over and over and over again. But I'll let you see it.
I mean, that's hard to do, but I'll probably give it a 5 because he did throw it under, like bounce it under and stuff. I'll probably give that a 5.
Yeah, because normally when you see people do East Bays, it's in the air.
Yeah, he
He
bounced
drilled
it
it.
around. So
All right. Thank you for rating those. I hope Carlos was taking notes. But let's get into your video. So we're gonna play the video, and then you give us a story behind it. All right. So we're going into your first video. This is real quick highlight right here.
oh, that was when I was younger and I used to play on the little baskets. I just got a steal and it was just a layup. It was just a normal game. That game.
And I was what? He was what, 8, 9 years old around that time.
I, I know that year we did go to the championship. I was like 8 years old probably.
Yeah. Yeah, they still do that. You know, them younger guys playing on those smaller goals. It just be weird because when you watch the game, like the normal out of bounds under the court, like the court extends out more, so they're literally
Oh yeah, they're
trying to
like
running under the court, dribbling the ball. And around on a 10 foot, you would do a reverse right there, or you're like right there, but they're literally under the court, so they can't shoot.
yeah,
So they got to dribble. So they got to dribble out some more. It's crazy.
yeah.
All right. So I like the adjustable courts with the remote, so you don't have to. So it'll look more real
Oh yeah.
instead of having the shorter court just extend further. All right.
Yeah.
Here's your next one. It's about a little longer, about 10 seconds long. Mm.
Oh yeah. It was a that was the polo camp. It was a close game and we needed a stop and I got a stop on defense. So yeah.
Those are Carlos's favorite clips because he loves defense.
Yeah, very exciting when you lock someone up. Very exciting.
Um,
You didn't sound excited,
yeah. Yeah.
Carlos. Very exciting when you lock somebody up. Nah,
Let's get the next clip.
I'm trolling him. He loves it when I troll him, Amir.
Yeah.
He gets me back too, so don't feel sorry for him. He gets me back too, so
Yeah, no, no, there's times where
he gets me back. All right, let's get to the next one. Oh, the results of the shot.
Yeah,
Then
that was. Oh, I think he did make it though. It's the whole video he made it, but that was like one of the first tournaments for Be All In, and I tried like throwing a no look pass. We went like I think 3-0 or 4-0. We won the whole tournament.
nice, nice. All right, let's jump right into the next clip. Mm. What did he
That
say his favorite shot was from, Carlos?
top of the key. Just like you said, Amir, top of the key. Fair shot.
yeah, that was like the first play of the game, and then we just
Ooh,
tipped it off, and then as soon as we caught it, my teammate dribbled it down. He threw it to my other teammate, and then he threw it to me, and then I hit the shot.
well, that's a nice tone setter. You said that was the first play of the game. Nice tone setter.
First
You
play.
know,
Indeed.
just like in the older guys, dunks hype everybody up. With the younger guys hitting a three, hypes them up. I guess
Yeah,
the guys hype.
yeah.
All you hear at the gym going boo,
Yeah.
Just echoes.
just boo.
No.
All right, all right. Let me get to the next clippy. Nice
Uh,
little dunk.
so my teammate did sell the layup, but it was a dime though. I threw it around the defender, Hezzy, and then threw it around the defender. Yeah.
Yeah, nice all around player. Nice all around player you are. You know,
Yeah.
most guys your age can't even see that and get that pass there.
Yeah.
Right, Carlos?
Yeah, because usually kids your age would just panic and just throw it up, and just blame a ref. But yeah, very
Force,
good.
yeah,
I mean, just force it,
uh,
literally.
and try to get a foul call and then get a call travel or something on them.
Yeah,
All right,
or
that
Yeah.
was a nice little pass, Amir. All right, we got a few more, so let me get through these.
Go, 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 go. Turn. Shoot. Good side, man.
That was also when I was younger, and that was my dad yelling in the background. I
Oh
was also
yeah,
younger. I was like 8 years old then too, and that was like my one of my first ever tournament. I think it was like my second tournament ever. And yeah, in that game, I mean, we got beat pretty bad, but I scored like all of our points.
well, it's your first tournament. You know, them first tournaments sometimes are learning experiences.
Yeah,
I know we did it a while back. We told stories about our first tournaments. They were learning experiences. They were not so pretty. Yeah, our first game we played a very experienced ranked team. Our very first game, you know, and they beat us by 60 plus.
wow.
yikes.
Yeah, it was. I think I told this story right before, Carlos.
Yeah, probably like a long time,
Yeah,
like down in the archives.
Yeah.
yeah. It was. I think we scored. I think we scored what, maybe 10, 11 points,
Damn.
and they scored like 70,
Yeah.
70 plus on us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You lose,
it was a layup drill. That game was a layup drill.
wow. You lose a lot and you learn a lot.
Oh, we learned a lot that day. All right. Let me get to the next.
Yeah, that was just I think I missed, but that was just good ball movement that I was showing, and
Yeah,
he's throwing the ball around a lot. I
yeah,
did say good,
that was
but
very good. That was very good ball movement. You got to the wide open shot.
yeah,
You had too much time. You could have shot that. You could have drove in, got an and one. You could have just shot a floater. You could have took two dribble pull up. You could have did a whole lot of things right there.
yeah, it was just ball movement. I did so, but I did end up missing.
That ain't no sell. How many kids your age go 8 for 8 from 3 point line?
Not a lot.
Probably nobody. 0. 8 for 8. That's crazy.
Oh man, it's not a sell. Now, if you drove in and missed the layup, then yeah, that's a sell.
Mhm.
All right, let's get to the next clip. We're almost done.
It's the same one.
The same clip. I think I might have sent the same one 2 times, probably.
I mean, all right, let's move on. Well, you got 2 more left.
Oh yeah, that was the second half of the like the whole team mixtape thing. But those 2 last clips are probably just like the mixtape that the whole team had.
All right, but what tournament or event was that?
That was the first one where we went I think 3-0.
3-0. Okay. The first.
Yeah.
Oh, your first tournament first tournament this year.
For it was in August for the
Okay.
BLM season. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like 2 things. I like when you caught it in the corner. You didn't hesitate. You got the ball. You went, attacked, and scored.
Yeah.
Um, we wanna we made it to a championship on the play just like that.
Oh yeah, I did.
The exact same move. Except he got fouled at the end and made the free throw, and we ended up going to the championship. We ran out of gas in the championship, but yeah.
Oh,
But exact same move that you did when you caught that from the corner. All right, I saved the best for last. This one is a 1 minute, 1 minute clip. So sit back, Carlos, get your popcorn ready, and enjoy the greatness that is Amir Baker.
Okay.
That was the whole team mixtape thing, but we played good that tournament.
Shout out to you. It's your episode, and you giving and you showing love to your whole squad, man. Everybody looks skilled on that team.
Yeah.
And who was that that shot that that three from Curry range?
Oh, that was coach's son. I don't know if you know who Duke Skywalker is, but he's our coach. He does like social media and stuff.
Shout out to Mr. Skywalker.
Yeah.
My gosh.
All right. So Carlos,
Yes.
this is your point of this show, and you saw we did the Q&A. You saw the photos, and and you saw the clips. So what are your thoughts on Mr. Baker?
Yeah, so okay, so before I talk about you, Amir, so I want to talk about that last clip. Who was number 24, man? That number 24 kid, every layup, and I think I saw when he made it three and was like doing this stuff. Like, who's that kid?
Yeah, he's tough. His name's Dakari Jones. He's really good. That's the coach's son.
Gotcha. All right, all right. Okay, so back to you, Amir. Okay, so you're a very good player, very good, very unselfish, because I believe there was one clip there that you had an open three, but you gave it to the person in the corner who made the three. So yeah, very good job on you. You kind of remind me of a Luca, kind of. You're a big body type of guard. Uh, you can make the right passes. You can shoot from deep. You can, very good guard. Amir's, very good defense. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff that we saw.
Yeah, thank you.
And
You're
he
welcome.
compared you to Luca.
Hey.
What do you think about that, Amir? Man, he compared you to Luca.
That's what my dad be telling me too. He'd be like, I play like Luca sometimes. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, for
Well,
sure.
you heard it from two different people, so
For sure. Yeah.
it must be true.
maybe.
All right, before we let you go, there is a question that we ask all of our hoopers. Well, all our athletes.
Athletes, yes.
All right. So, what is the story behind your number? We see that your number is 1. So, what's the story behind you playing choosing number 1?
Me, it was I don't know. I was because we had they had us pick numbers, but number five was already taken because I used to like number five, and I was just thinking of what number, and I had a feeling I should just go at number one, and nobody had it, and it just tells me to get better than I was yesterday. So yeah,
All right. Great, great, great. Well, unfortunately, since we hit over the 2-hour mark, we can't take phone calls. We can't take phone calls from your audience today. I know. I know. I know you wanted to talk to your audience, but we have a rule. We try to keep under the 2-hour mark, but we went over a little bit today. So, if we get you back on your return episode, we definitely can get that in. All right. So, what we can do is tell everybody what events or tournaments that you have coming up so they can follow you.
I'm gonna be doing the Hoop TV camp this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday. I'm gonna do I think the Hoop TV Thanksgiving tournament, and yeah, and I'm gonna be doing some tournaments coming up. And follow my Instagram.
All right. Tell them what your Instagram is.
Oh, it's backcourt with Amir. So like backcourt and then with Amir.
All right. And when we post it on YouTube, when we post this episode, will be posting on YouTube. His Instagram will be in the description of the video. So it'll just be one click to follow. But this is streaming live on Instagram. You won't see it. What we can do is, I don't know if your dad is streaming the live on Instagram, he can pin it.
My mom is, but
They can pin it, but on YouTube, it will be in the description of the video. All right, give your final shout out that you want to give before we sign off with it.
um, look at shout out my parents, shout out my coaches, shout out my teammates, shout out everybody. Go look at my Instagram. Oh, and shout out my little brother. And shout out Be Ready Sports Podcast for having me come on the show.
You deserve to be on there, and we saw why. You
Yes.
know, we like to follow our guests through their journey. So as you get older, we'll bring you back on, especially when you start playing middle school basketball, and of course when you get to high school, we definitely want to follow your journey and tell your story. That's the purpose of this show, to tell your story. All right, Amir.
All right. Thank you for having me, though.
Of course. And before we do the spiel, um, Tracy Jackson 581 says you chose the number one because you are number one.
Uh,
GE Baker 1210 said you're definitely number one.
yeah,
And
shout out my aunties. Those are my aunties. So yeah.
you got a very good support system, and you're gonna go far with that support system. So I love it when I see the family come on here and give their support. I know that means a lot to you guys to see your family supporting you. You can't go far without your family.
No, you can't.
No, you can't. You need that support, that homegrown support. All right, Carlos,
Okay.
let's go ahead and do the spiel.
Spiel. Okay. There you go.
The sh-
Okay.
but I'm working on making it easier for you. We can just do it on the video. But
Ah, you're trying to be like Bruce now,
no, I ain't trying to be like Bruce.
huh? You're trying to be like Bruce with the video and stuff.
See, I'm not even gonna do it now since you said that.
It's okay if you want to, I guess.
I was trying to make it easier on you,
Oh,
but no,
okay, okay, yeah,
nah,
if you
nah,
want.
I'm not. You trying to say I'm trying to be like Bruce? I ain't biting nobody. Our show was authentic.
Okay. Like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That is where we post our podcast. Like this one. This is gonna be on YouTube tomorrow. Follow our Instagram. Should be scrolling down there at Be Ready Sports Podcast. That's where we post.
It's gonna premiere at 5 p.m. tomorrow.
There you go. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Okay, just confirming for our audience because we're nationwide here. We're nationwide. We got nationwide. So yeah. So at Be Ready Sports Podcast on Instagram. That's where we post some of our content. College basketball is going on. College football is going on. So don't miss out. We're gonna be active on them stories. So please stay active. Follow our Instagram page at Be Ready Sports Podcast on our social media. Silentfear.online. This is Theron West II. His website, silentfear.online. There's his website,
For his
his
clothing line.
clothing line. I was just getting to that clothing line. Um, donate to Zelle, not Cash App. And 954-664-8962.
And tell
Um,
and tell them what their donations do for the show, Carlos.
100% of our donations go towards our podcast to upgrade. Obviously, have you guys seen, since episodes single digits to now 81, there's been some upgrades. There's been some huge upgrades. So obviously, donations go to this podcast 100%. Um, Pickup Portal, he came on in August to speak about his business, Pickup Portal. Basically, if you're a coach that needs players, basically, if you're a coach that needs players, coach can go into the pickup portal, pick up some players for the weekend that he basically needs. And if you're a player that if you're a player that wants to play that weekend, put yourself in the portal at pickup portal. They could connect you with a coach, and just like that, the connection is made. So
In the town that you're in, so you can be on vacation and you decide like, man, let's get some run in this weekend.
There you go.
Amir, your dad can go register you on Picker Portal. Y'all can find a squad locally, link up with the coach, and you can go hoop that weekend.
Yeah.
Um,
There you
Starting in January, he's going to open it up to basketball and football. Right now, it's just baseball, but he will be back on the show on January. I believe it's the 24th. He's going to be back in, and he's going to tell you guys about the upgrades to basketball and football, and when you guys can go in and start registering.
Yes, very important to our athletes. Especially you, Amir, because you're a basketball player. So Pickup Portal is going to expand to basketball and football, which covers most of our guests, football and basketball. So that's going to be a very special episode for our guests.
And you, Dad, since you coach,
And
you
Dad, there
know,
we go.
you
That's
go into
perfect.
you go on the bowling on the beach. You need a big man for the weekend. You can go on Picker Portal and find you a big man for the weekend.
Yeah.
So that'd be good for all you coaches. Hey, your two of your guys are sick, couldn't travel. Hey, go on Picker Portal, find you, get you a couple guys on loan for the weekend. So
And that website's going to be popping for Ball on the Beach. I tell you, that
it's
website's going to be popping.
yeah, that in Myrtle Beach, the EYBL circuits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So subscribe to Case and Velez YouTube channel at CV7 Rocket. He was our first soccer guest. That Tony interviewed. I wasn't able to. I was unavailable. But you guys can check out that podcast. Down the archives. And I think that was one of the originals.
Episode 4.
Fourth. There you go. One of the originals. So
It's still up there. It's not archived. It's still up
no,
there.
no, 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 no. And the thing's still up there, but it's single digits. Episode 4. So CV7 on YouTube. You guys can subscribe to him. And then here's Remy Payne, episode 68. Episode 68 at Remy Game Football 5250. You guys subscribe to his YouTube channel. Okay, Amir, you ready for the wrap up
Yep.
conclusion? All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
All right, y'all. To be ready
Stay ready.
and tune in tomorrow when we bring back Major. Bring back Major tomorrow. All right, we out, y'all.
All right.